Hello everyone. We will start today with the very basic formula of algebra, which was taught to us in the school, basic school mathematics. These formulas are also known as identities. Identities are the ones that accept any values. This is not equal to equations. So let us try to understand what is the difference between equation and identity. An equation will always be something that can be solved. An equation will always be something that can be solved and you will get the value of x and y or any such variable. But it is possible sometimes that the equation cannot be solved under certain conditions, but it will still be called an equation. Whereas in identity, you cannot solve it. You should actually never solve it. Identity is something like you can say left hand side is equal to right hand side. I have a few identities where you will understand why identities should not be known as equations. For example, if you take this sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. The value of sin square theta plus cos square theta is always 1, irrespective of the value of x. So, after solving this, you will never get the value of x. Ask anybody, they will never say any value that they can solve and get from this equation. But you can put any value here and verify. You can put any value here, put any value of x and verify. So that is the difference between equation and identity. One more example. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now this is, you call it a formula, very famous formula for class 7, right? Now you can put any value of a and b here, any value. You want to put a is equal to 3 and b is equal to -2 and you want to verify, it will be verified. If you want to find the square of 5 by putting a is equal to 3 and b is equal to 2, you can always find the value and you will understand that the left hand side is equal to right hand side. So this is an identity. This is not an equation, identity. Okay. 3 square is 9. 2 plus 3 into 2. 2 3s are 6. 2s are 12 plus 4. So 9 plus 12, 21 plus 4 is 25. So as you can see that I could have directly get the value of 3 plus 2, that is 5 square, which is equal to 25. But what did I do? I just took the help of this formula. My point is, this is a formula known as identities. The left hand side is actually equal to right hand side. You cannot make both sides equal and find the value of a and b. No, that is not intended here. But because of the equal sign in between, a student tells me, sir, this is an equation. Now, we will revise a few identities from class 7-8 basic algebra classes. The most important formula that we should understand is a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. In this similar fashion, you have a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. These are the two formulas. When you add them up, a plus b square plus a minus b square, what will you get when you add the two equations, two identities? Okay, when you add them up, you get a square plus b square and a square plus b square. This 2ab gets cancelled. So it will be 2 into a square plus b square. When you subtract the second identity from the first one, what do you get? a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square. So what will you get? You will get a square plus 2ab plus b square minus a square plus 2ab minus b square. So this gives you equal to 4ab. Now this is a very famous formula. What is the formula? 4ab is equal to a plus b whole square plus a minus b. Very easily I can convert this into a very good question. For example, if someone tells you express 84 as the difference of squares of two numbers. Express 84 as the difference of squares of two numbers. So very easily I can show you how to do that. So 84 I will write it as 4 into 21, which is 3 into 7. Correct? I know the formula 4ab. What is the formula? Formula is 4ab is equal to a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square. What will happen? Put a is equal to 3 or maybe 4. 4 into, sorry, put a is equal to 7 and b is equal to 3. Okay, so what will happen? 7 plus 3 whole square, 7 minus 3 whole square. So 7 plus 3 is 10, 7 minus 3 is 4, right? And left hand side 4 into 7, 28 into 3, 84. So I have very easily expressed 84 as the difference of two perfect square, because 84 was a multiple of 4. Okay, I tried to express 84 as 4ab. Correct? So very easily you can understand. So three formulas that we have just learned. One was a plus b square, important one. One is a minus b square, and one is the difference of two. Okay, so I believe that you must be writing this down on your notebook and practicing it a lot. There is no point in watching this video if you do not practice these formulas by writing on the notebook. Now, let's move on. Another thing is that if you take a plus b plus c whole square, okay, and then try to break it up, it will be like a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ac. If you want, you can take the 2 common. So this will be a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 within bracket ab plus bc plus ac. Now, the left hand side is still a plus b plus c whole square. Now, when you take a square plus b square plus c square on the left hand side, you get a different look of the same identity, a plus b plus c square minus 2ab plus bc plus ac. All are the same thing, right? So basically, this is just one identity that you need to memorize and practice a few questions from. Okay? In this similar fashion, the previous two formulas where we have seen a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. If you reshuffle it, you get a square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Your teacher will teach you this formula. In the exam, you need to apply this formula. So basically what happens when students write an exam and come back, they tell me, sir, you have not taught me the second formula. Okay, so the second one is not a formula, it's just the reshuffling of the previous formula. Okay, so these two are very famous identity. In this similar fashion, if you see a minus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. So again you can write a square plus b square is equal to a minus b whole square plus 2ab. So please notice that these two formulas, identities, have the same terms on the left hand side, a square plus b square. But on the right hand side, I have changed it, right? Okay, so we can revise it. A square plus b square, a square plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square minus 2ab, or a minus b whole square plus 2ab. There are two ways this can be expressed. Okay, knowingly and intentionally, I am taking time to explain all the formulas because students tend to forget the formula very easily. So I am like doing this intentionally, that I am repeating the same formula again and again so that you take this down on the notebook and practice. Okay, moving on to the new formula. There are a few formulas that involves cubes. A plus b whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. When you reshuffle it or arrange it properly, you get this a cube plus b cube. When you take 3ab common from here, you get 3ab a plus b. Look at it closely. A plus b whole cube is equal to a cube b cube. There's sum plus 3ab into a plus b. Now when you take a cube plus b cube, on one left hand side you get a plus b whole cube minus 3ab into a plus b. So this is your formula for the cubic one, right? This is a formula. This is a formula, the same formula, but you have to practice before you can apply it in the question. Now, if you take the a minus b cube formula, a minus b whole cube, from the binomial expansion, it is a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. For the students who do not practice this formula a lot, the plus minus sign becomes very, very confusing for them. Now again, a minus b whole cube, when you take a cube minus b cube on one side minus 3ab within bracket a minus b. Now again, a cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b whole cube plus 3ab into a minus b. All of them are the same formula. You can see a cube minus b cube, I have kept it on the left hand side here, and then this minus thing, I have transported it to the right hand side, right? So it has become plus. So you'll be saying, sir, this is very confusing. I acknowledge the fact, but you should also understand that if you want to crack these exams, you have to practice this a lot. Okay. Now the last one, but not the least one, this is my favorite formula. What is that? A cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to a plus b plus c within bracket a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ac. I will write it again. A cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to half. Within bracket a plus b plus c within bracket a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus a minus c whole square. Okay, same thing. Okay, so it can be very easily proved. Okay, so if you are taking my classes, any of the classes, you can ask me to prove it. I will do that. Okay, So that will also prove that you're watching the video intentionally. Now, in these two formula, if a plus b plus c is equal to 0, what will happen? So we will solve a lot of questions based on this principle. If a plus b plus c 0, the right hand side becomes 0. You can see if a plus b plus c 0, the right hand side becomes 0. So what will happen? That a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc, that becomes 0, and that will give you a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. So this is the most important corollary, that if a plus b, I will repeat again, if a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Very famous formula, almost used in all the exams. Okay. Now the second formula that I have written, where I told you that I'll prove it in the class, what have I done? That I have multiplied this entire family by 2. When you multiply this entire family by 2, it looks like, so if you take a square plus b square plus c square, a square plus b square plus c square minus AB minus BC minus AC. Just for the fun side, because I have solved a few IIT mains question where I found that that formula was very important. So when you expand it, it becomes, when you take half common, you multiply the entire family by 2. So it becomes 2a square plus 2b square plus 2c square minus 2ab minus 2bc minus 2ac. Now what happens? That half into a square minus 2ab. You take one a square from here and one b square from here, like this. Okay, now you understand what is happening. Plus one b square from here, because one b square has already been taken. So one b square is left out, and one c square from here. So one c square is already taken. Okay, one a square is already taken. Now one a square and one c square is left out. So this half is there, but within bracket you get a minus b whole square plus b minus c whole square plus a minus c whole square. So I can take an entire day to teach you this formula. I never get bored of this formula. Okay. So what did you see? You saw how did I changed this a square plus b square plus c square into this. Now the Mazadar fact is, if somebody tells you that a is equal to b is equal to c, in certain scenario, in certain situation, what will happen? If a, b, c are equal, what will happen? This will become 0. This will become 0. This will become 0. So the entire right hand side will become 0, and that will again imply that a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. So let me repeat what is that I want you to memorize, and I hope you must be enjoying the concept classes of Quantika, right? That a plus b plus c is equal to 0. If a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Or if a is equal to b is equal to c, then even in that case a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. Now IIT mains exam were using this fact that if someday from somewhere you find out that a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc, you may conclude that a plus b plus c is equal to 0, or a is equal to b is equal to c. Okay, thank you.